Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to St. Clair High School for tonight's WBIAL basketball game featuring the Spartans of Hempfield and the Lady Panthers of Upper St. Clair. You're paid your complimentary admission event. To this event allows you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by the students in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Booing, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable. Now, please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets back the blooms bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, who saved us that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That's it for City Price. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Spartans. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 11, Jessica Pearson. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 13, Emma Hoffner. At forward, a 5'9" senior, number 21, Maddie Gray. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 23, Sarah Liberatore. And at guard, a 5'6" junior, number 24, Riley Sullivan. The Spartans are coached by Tom Brush, is assisted by Diana Hook and Long Fan.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, but give me the rule. Okay? It's been done.
And now, the starting lineup for goal, Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers. At forward, a 6' junior, number 10, Casey Bacasa. At forward, a 6'2" senior, 00, Sarah Price. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Marley McClintock. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 15, Lindsay Myers. And at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 23, Cassie Carsanas. The Lady Panthers are coached by Pete Serio, is assisted by John Fontana, Ryan Morial, Ashley Zemba, and Justin Bremlock. Tonight's officials, David Lawrence, Justin Herman, and Quentin Graciano.
And that pretty much brings us to us. Welcome back, everybody, to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers, where it is girls WPIAL basketball night. And here in the Section 2 contest, the Panthers welcome to our gym, maybe for the first time. I don't recall seeing them before, but they're the Hempfield Spartans from way on the other side of town, having to come through 2 tunnels to get here and 2 tunnels on the way home. But we're glad to have them here. The Panthers sitting right in the middle of the pack, probably playoff bound. We shall soon see about that as we're nearing the end of the regular season, which wraps up next week. Hempfield having a struggle of a season. I think it being their first in this section. Meanwhile, my name's Kevin McGahey, and behind the camera tonight, Sadie Price, who you also heard sing the national anthem with that delightful voice of hers, and she's got doing double duty tonight. Meanwhile, we are underway, and the Panthers get the opening tap from Sadie's little sister, Sarah. And Marley McClintock in the white. Of course, the Panthers in the home whites, as they are in all these telecasts. They're going right to left in this first half. Hempfield in the visiting blues. Opens up with a 2-3 zone defense. Looks like maybe it's a man-to-man. We'll soon find out. Meanwhile, that was Lindsay Meyer on the way to the bucket. Rebound grabbed by Casey Bekeza and up for a 3 and down with a 3. That's Marley McClintock. The Upper St. Clair seniors, all seniors on the floor except for Casey Bekeza. Number 10 is a junior. Everybody else is senior so far on the floor. Also a lot of upperclassmen for Hempfield. 3-point attempt from the far side. That one's good. Number 11 is Jessica Person. She opens up the Hempfield scoring, and just like that, it's a 3-3 game with a minute gone here in this first quarter. Far side. Cassie Cartsonis with it out to Sarah Price out high. She won't shoot from there. But Lindsay Meyer might from the baseline. Up, way down, in and out. Casey Bekeza with the tap. Wow, that's still in play. Hempfield comes up with I thought that might have landed out of bounds. Hempfield has it, and a shot goes up. No good. Marley McClintock with the Upper St. Clair rebound. It is a zone defense put on by the Hempfield Spartans. Something tells me they did that to make Upper St. Clair shoot over it. We shall soon find that out. All will soon be revealed. Lindsay Meyer for 3 in the baseline. The Panthers have been good shots all season long. Lots of threes raining down here in this home gym. 6-3 Panthers lead. Right down the lane, right into the Sarah Price wall. Well, mercy's sakes, that is never a recipe for success. I've said it many times, but Sarah takes up room in that lane. But she does get called for the blocking foul. It's her first. First team foul. Hempfield with the ball under their own bucket. Number 23. Sarah Libertor with it. That time it's an offensive foul by Sarah Libertor, trying to get down that lane, and that's just not going to be a good choice all night long. Sarah Libertor's first team foul for the Spartans. 6-3 Panthers with the ball, 2.5 gone already first quarter. Lindsay Meyer up for the shot. She got a body foul. There's a no call there. Looks like they might be letting them play tonight. We shall find that out as well. As we're real early here, we haven't revealed anything yet except Cassie Cartsonis for 3. There we go. And the Panthers 3 threes from 3 different players. And it's a 9-3 Panther lead. Far side. Jessica Person with it down low. Back out front to Sarah Libertor down low. The Hempfield playing it outside the 3-point arc. Set for a 3. That one goes down. Emma Hoffner with that one. So far, 5 buckets in the game, all threes. Marley McClintock. And that'll pull out his own defense faster than just about anything. Skip pass, full half court. Lindsay Meyer again for 3. And again, holy Moses, 6 buckets, all threes now. It's a 12-6 Panther lead. Number 24 here on the near side is Riley Sullebarger. Jessica Person with it. Gives it up on the near side to Sarah Libertor. Back to Libertor for 3 again. Comes up short. Sarah Price the rebound. And Marlon McClintock zipping it back into the forecourt. Already halfway through the first quarter. 3:50 left. 12-6 Panthers lead. Marlon McClintock for 3 off the rim, no good. Cassie Kartsonis with the rebound. Looking for help. Does not find it. Held ball. Possession arrow goes Spartans' way. Slowly to the forecourt here on the near side. Riley Sullebarger with it. Again for 3, and another successful 3 for Hempfield. 7 buckets in the game now, all threes. I don't think I have ever seen that at this level of play. 12-9 now, Panthers lead. Cassie Kartsonis looking for help. Oh, the pass just too long for Sarah Price. And that should be a double dribble. It was indeed. Riley Sullebarger thought she had a passing lane. She did not. Pulled up short. Extra step is a pass, or is a traveling violation. The ball belongs to the Panthers. Looks like the Panthers are playing man-to-man on the ball, and that one goes off Lindsay Meyer's shoulder in the hands of Hempfield, and it'll be Lindsay Meyer on the reach-in foul. Her first, second team foul. Substitution number 1 for Hempfield, Olivia Person. On the floor, she gets it and sends up a 3, and that one goes down. Well, now we're up to 8 buckets, all threes. 2. Oh, it's a 2. She must have had a foot on the line. 12-10 the score. Sarah Price with the left hand and the layup. The steal, Cassie Kartsonis comes up with it. Little blocking foul there by Hempfield. Riley Sullebarger. Riley Sullebarger's first, second team foul. Panthers with the ball. Marlon McClintock into the forecourt. Cassie Kartsonis. Yeah, looks like a zone underneath, and the guards are playing man-to-man defense. Bothering that ball. Marlon McClintock with it. Oh, the substitution number 4 is in the floor. Allison Delacari. And yet another 3. Cassie Kartsonis with her second. 6 points now for Cassie. 1:45 to go, first quarter. Hip check and a beauty. Wow. That's an offensive foul called on Upper St. Clair. Trying to fight through a pick and being victimized by a foul. Well, what do I know? I'm just the announcer sitting here up 15 rows up in the grandstands. Lindsay Meyer with it. Skip pass. Marlon McClintock does not shoot underneath to Sarah Price over her head. Lindsay Meyer picks it up, drives to the hoop. Blocked out of bounds. Lindsay Meyer with the left hand up and in on the inbound. Lindsay Meyer. 8 points now for Lindsay, and it's a 19-10 Panther lead. 4-3 up off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound and held ball. Possession arrow now Panthers' way. With just over a minute left in the first quarter. Checking back in Casey Bekesa, number 10, the junior. Sarah Price to the bench for a quick break. Lindsay Meyer on the inbound. Full court pressure suddenly by Hempfield. With the Panthers having that 19-10 lead. Marley McClintock driving the lane and with the left hand. 5 now for Marley. Wow. A 21-point first quarter so far for the Panthers. That's huge. Down the lane, up off the glass and in. That's Sarah Libertor. Her first 2. Marlon McClintock with the left hand up off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Jessica Person, number 11. Hempfield into the forecourt. 28 seconds to go. Layup off the glass and in. And it will be an attempt at the old-fashioned 1-and-1. Allison Delacari with that personal foul. Her first, third team foul. And it'll be Sarah Libertor at the line, shooting the back end of this three-point play, and down it goes. Libertor with 5. 21-15 Panthers. Cassie Kartsonis for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Casey Bekesa the rebound. Little spin move up off the glass and in for Casey Bekesa. Her first 2. A long three-point attempt finds nothing but air, and that is how the first quarter will end. The Panthers with a very good high-scoring first quarter. And a 23-15 lead. Panthers in the scorebook so far. My goodness, of course, the thing's been raining down threes. You've seen that. 5 trays for the Panthers, 2 for Hempfield. We got a correction up here. So a couple of those threes that Hempfield shot were actually 2s. Meanwhile, for Lindsay Meyer, she's leading the Panthers right now with 8. 2 threes and a 2. 6 points for number 23, the senior Cassie Kartsonis. Marlon McClintock in the books with 5. 2 each for Sarah Price and number 10, Casey Bekesa. No foul trouble to speak of anywhere. 3 personals for the Panthers were 3 different players. Same situation for Hempfield. Hempfield being led by Jessica Person with 6 points. 5 for number 23, Sarah Libertor, 2 buckets and she made her only free throw. 2 points each for number 13, Emma Hoffner and Olivia Person. Here we start the second quarter. Hempfield with the ball. Coming left to right in those blues. Maddie Gray, number 21 right there, just checked in with the left hand off the glass. In it goes Riley Sullenberger with her first 2. 23-17, 6-point Panther lead. Out highs Cassie Kartsonis. Oh, she picked up her dribble. Now looking for help. Yeah, timeout called. Yeah, Cassie just made that one little mistake, picking up her dribble without a plan. That's all right. Coach Serio uses a quick 30-second timeout. Make sure they keep possession of the ball. No scoring yet this quarter for the Panthers. But wow, if they could just come out and duplicate what they did in that first quarter. 23 points is a big quarter scoring in Whippeal girls basketball, and of course 5 players had a hand in it. It will be still Panthers ball, heading to the left on the inbound at midcourt. It'll be Lindsay Meyer, number 15, taking that ball in. Number 3 for the Panthers checks in. That's Sarah Steve, a junior now on the floor. Underneath to Sarah Price. Back out to Cassie Kartsonis. She did not shoot. Back down to Sarah Price with the left hand up, and in it goes. Wow, play number one works again. Hempfield just doesn't have anybody as tall as Sarah Price. And with a minute gone, that's our first points of this quarter. 25-17, 8-point Panther lead. Maddie Gray, number 21, with it, and good quick hands by Cassie Kartsonis. Held ball, possession arrow with the Panthers, so we will regroup under the Hempfield bucket. Marlon McClintock with it. Hempfield putting on full court pressure, man-to-man in the backcourt. And a little holding foul called on Sarah Libertor. That's her second. 14 fouls now for Hempfield, 3 for the Panthers. Lindsey Meyer again with it. Finds Marlon McClintock. Knocked out of bounds to the near side by number 13, Emma Hoffner. Still be Panther ball. Lindsey Meyer on the inbound to Marley McClintock. Back to Lindsey from the baseline. Cassie Kartsonis, 3 off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Sarah Libertor. And looks like a reach-in foul. Who was that on? Looks like Lindsey Meyer. That is Lindsey's second. She will head to the bench. Casey Bekesa, the junior, checks right back in. So Casey and Sarah Price on the floor at the same time. Back out. It's a two. It rebounded by Cassie Kartsonis, and another reach-in foul. Again on Sarah Libertor, her third now. 5 team fouls. It'll be Panther ball and full court pressure again applied. By Hempfield as we set up here. There's a discussion over at the scores table. Double checking on who the foul was on. Let's see. I'll try to catch up on that. I heard somebody say they're going to change it, but number 23 is still on the board with 3 personal fouls. Stay tuned. I'll get that correction as soon as I can. Sarah Steve, number 3, with it for the Panthers. Sarah Price out high. Up with the top, a little too high for Casey Bekesa. Turnover gives the ball right back to Hempfield with 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Good man-to-man Panthers defense now. Hempfield trying to get by that. Out high. Jessica Person with it, gives it over to the near side. Nice ball movement by Hempfield, but it is all outside the 3-point arc. Looking for something to open up underneath, but the Panthers' man-to-man defense is not likely to have that happen. Maddie Gray with it, gives it up to the far side. Emma Hoffner with it. Now Olivia Person. On the layup, down, batted away. Sarah Steve comes up with it. And the Panthers roll the other way now, just across the timeline. Sarah Steve. Underneath, just beyond Sarah Price's reach, but outside to the midcourt line. Casey Bekesa reels it in. Sarah Steve with it, and a blocking foul. Let's see who that's on. That one's on number 24, Riley Sullerbarger, her second. 16 fouls now for Hempfield. Sullerbarger to the bench. Inbound to Sarah Price. She gives it up to Cassie Kartsonis. Has it now after Marley McClintock had it. 4.5 to go, first half. Sarah Steve would fake the three-point shot, apparently shuffled those feet. Traveling violation, sends the ball Hempfield's way. Olivia Person with it on the far side, gives it up. It's a 2 if it goes. Off the rim, no good. Casey Bacasa with the St. Clair rebound. Over to Marley McClintock, who hustles it into the forecourt. Into the Hempfield defense. Marley picked up her dribble. Keep that dribble, young folks, if you're watching this game. And any others, by the way. Underneath, oh, another off the hands of Sarah Price, just beyond her reach. They've got the right idea, but they're just out of the reach of Sarah Price. Still 25-17 halfway through the second quarter. Spartans bringing the ball in against the St. Clair defense. Olivia Person with it outside the three-point arc. Down low, that one goes. Errant pass, but Emma Hoffman, oh, another errant pass. That one snatched out of the air by Sarah Steve. Into the forecourt with the left hand down the lane, batted away, and that will be a foul. Looks like number 13, Emma Hoffner, her second. And it's a 2-shot foul for Sarah Steve. See if she can get it in the scorebook. First one's up. Back of the rim and good. Sarah Steve will get the back end. Also good, nothing but string. And it's a 10-point lead now, 27-17, the largest of the night so far for the Panthers with 3.5 to go first half. Down the lane with the right hand. Casey Bacasa, I would guess, will be tagged with that foul, and it'll be a 2-shot foul. Indeed, it is Casey Bacasa. And it'll be a 2-shot foul for Sarah Libertor. First one off the rim, no good. She'll get the second. Well, this quarter, much lower scoring quarter than the first. Only 4 points for the Panthers and 2 for the Hempfield Spartans so far. Make it 3 on the free throw. Sarah Libertor, 2 of 3 from the line tonight, 6 points. Panthers have it now with 3:20 to go, first half. Down low to Sarah Price, one step, she got fouled. And that now puts the Panthers in the bonus situation from now through the end of this first half. But it'll be Sarah Price now at the line, shooting 2. Number 21, Maddie Gray, picks up that foul. First one, back of the rim, just a little too hard. Sarah will get the second. That one's back. Oh, should have been in. Back of the rim, no good. And looks like a violation too soon in the lane. And Sarah Price will get a third attempt. Checking in for Hempfield. Number 32, Lindsay Gray. Sarah Price makes that one on the third attempt. 5 points now for Sarah Price. 3 minutes to go first half. Hempfield with it, 28-18 Panthers lead. 4-3, that comes up short. Oh, right into the hands of Emma Hoffner for Hempfield. Sarah Libertor with it. A long three-point attempt and good by Jessica Person. Her third tray of the night. 9 points for her. 28-21, 7-point Panther lead now with 2.5 to go first half. Underneath, Sarah Price, left hand up and in, yes. Nifty little play, and it's now 7-6 Sarah Price points in a 30-21 9-point Panther lead. Dribble in the lane, lost but gathered right back up. Olivia Person with it. Skip pass, far side. Way out front now. Sarah Liberatore with it. Sarah Steve on the defense. 2 minutes left now, first half. In the lane, it was a good idea, the drive and dish, but it was just off the hands of Lindsey Gray, out of bounds to the Panthers, where Sarah Steve will bring it in, and Marley McClintock will bring it across the timeline. 2-3 Hempfield zone, but they do pressure the ball. Casey Bekeza at the top of the lane. Nice little give and go. Sarah Steve went up with it. The rebound came right into Sarah Price's hands as she put that right back in for an 11-point lead, now largest of the night. 32-21 Panthers, 1:25 to go in the half. Up for a three. Oh, way down, in and out. Cassie Cartsonis comes up with a rebound, gives it off to Marley McClintock, and here we go again. Into the forecourt. Can the Panthers expand that 11-point lead? Marley McClintock. Cassie Cartsonis. Back to Marley. Casey Bekeza down the lane, up off the glass, just long. Sarah Price the rebound, and another putback for Sarah Price. Wow. 11 points now for Sarah. 34-21, 13-point lead, 42 seconds left in the first half.
When we come to the end of the first half, don't shut off right away. Let it run.
Down the lane, kick back out. That's a two-pointer, not a three. Emma Hoffner with it. 4 points now for Emma. 34-23 Panthers lead, 19 seconds to go. My guess is they'll... Whoa, not anymore. That one sailed way over Sarah Steve's head. Oh, if she were only 6'3", she'd have gotten that, but unfortunately not. Looks like Hempfield will have the ball for the final shot of this first half. Down the lane, off the glass. Oh my goodness, how did that one sneak in? Nifty shot by Sarah Liberatore. And she'll get the old-fashioned three-point play, and I believe it's Sarah Price who picks up her second foul. Sarah Liberatore shooting one. And it is good. Sarah 3 of 4 from the line. 9 points, 6 seconds left for the Panthers. Can they get it up floor fast enough? Baseline, Sarah Steve shoots. Got hammered, but no call there. Well, and at the half, and a half that picked up action toward the end here. The Panthers have an 8-point lead at 34-26. Stick with us, everybody. We'll be right back for the second half. You're watching the Upper St. Clair Sports Network. We are back. Kevin McGahey back here with you, and Sadie Price behind the camera as we're about to start the second half here. In a quick scoring summary for your Upper St. Clair Panthers, Sarah Price came out of nowhere with 9 points in that quarter to lead the team with 11. Lindsay Meyer, number 15, she's got 8 points for the quarter. She had them all in the first quarter. Marlon McClintock with 5. Cassie Cartsonis has 6 with 2 threes. Marlon McClintock, 5. She's got a 2 and a 3. 2 points for number 10, Casey Bekeza, and 2 points, 2 of 2 free throws for Sarah Steve. No real foul trouble for the Panthers. 2 for Sarah Price, 2 for Lindsay Meyer. But basically, the Panthers played a relatively clean quarter, and it was that high-scoring first quarter that did it. 23 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second. And, of course, the Panthers lead 34-26. For Hempfield, number 23, Sarah Liberatore, the leading scorer. She'll be bringing the ball across the timeline right now. She's got 9. And, of course, it's Hempfield playing right to left this half in the dark blues. 4-3 up off the rim, no good, but a nice offensive rebound by Emma Hoffner. And the Panthers, Sarah Price comes up with it. Cassie Kartsonis drives the lane, looks for Casey Bekeza off a foot. That'll be out of bounds underneath the Panther bucket. Lindsey Meyer on the inbound. Over the head of Cassie Kartsonis and out of bounds. That'll send it right back to the Hempfield Spartans. Off a Hempfield Spartan, my mistake. I did not know that ball was tipped. It was tipped. The ball's not tipped. Forgive me. I'm trying to watch what goes on here, and I just missed that one up. My apologies. It is Hempfield ball going right to left. It was over Cassie Kartsonis' head. Emma Hoffner outside the three-point arc now. Back to Jessica Person, looking for help. Finds Riley Sullenberger. And a three-point attempt. If it goes, it does. That is a three.
Number 21, Maddie Gray for three.
Maddie Gray. Number 21 for three. Her first three of the game. Underneath to Sarah Price. Little turnaround up off the glass and in. Well, they got that play down. 13 points now for Sarah Price. 36-29, 7-point Panther lead. Hempfield with the ball. Good ball work outside the three-point arc by Hempfield, looking for an in. Casey Bekeza down low. Again for three, rim no good. Casey Bekeza tipped it. Cassie Kartsonis came up with it with 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Panthers with the ball in a 7-point lead, 36-29. Casey Bekeza underneath to Sarah Price. Glass it in, and play number one. Working like a charm. 4 points in the quarter for Sarah Price, 15 in the game. On the drive with the right hand. It'll be a two-shot foul. I think that'll be Marley McClintock. Let's see. It is indeed Marley. Her first. It's two shots for Sarah Libertor. 4 of 5 from the line for her. 4 of 6. That one was way down in and rattled out. 10 points now for Sarah. And stolen away. Hempfield coming the other way, quickly the other way. Up off the glass and in. Wow, and pushed from behind by Cassie Kartsonis quickly. That was Riley Sullenberger with it. And it's Cassie Kartsonis with her first personal, second team foul. And let's see if Riley can finish off the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is good. 5 points and a timeout called, 30-second timeout called by Hempfield. And Hempfield coming out scoring now. They've got 7 points in the quarter. 3 by number 21, Maddie Gray. 1 of 2 from the line by Sarah Libertor. And 3 points now for Riley Sullenberger. She has 5 for the game. Panthers 4 points in the quarter. Both 2-point buckets by Sarah Price. No team fouls yet this half for Hempfield. 2 for the Panthers. But it's a 38-33, 5-point Panther lead. Panthers with the ball. Heading from left to right. Full court pressure by Hempfield. Marlon McClintock with it. Driving across the timeline into the forecourt. Skip pass. Cassie Kartsonis chooses not to shoot. Skips back to Lindsey Meyer. She will put it up off the backboard. No good, or rebounded by the Spartans. Quickly into the forecourt. Emma Hoffner with it. Gives it up. Underneath. Nifty little give and go. Maddie Gray with 2. And the Spartans are back within 3, 38-35. Panthers still lead. Another body foul that wasn't called. Lindsey Meyer took that ball to the hoop. And instead, I think that's Sarah Price. That's her third team foul. Hempfield ball trailing only by 3 now. It's 2 if it goes. Comes up short. Lindsey Meyer with the rebound and loses it. She loses it out of bounds. Ball stays with the Hempfield Spartans. Sarah Price to the bench now. And on the floor, number 22, Emily Rocco, 5'6" sophomore. Upper St. Clair takes a timeout. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. Pete Sirio needing a few minutes to get people back in order here. It's been a little raggedy part of this third quarter. Sarah Price still leading all Panther scores with 15 points. Lindsey Meyer has 8 all in the first quarter. It'd be nice to see her get uncorked and toss up a couple of threes, and that's sort of been the problem. The Panthers poured in 5 trays in that first quarter and have none since. They've used the inside game from Sarah Price and have not made a 3-point bucket since. Hempfield has 4 on the night. The last one here by Maddie Gray early in this third quarter. Hempfield ball under their own bucket. And it's a 5-second violation. Now the ball turns over to the Panthers. Good inbound defense put on by your Panthers. Emily Rocco with it now. She'll bring it against the defense into the forecourt, and the Panthers can set up the offense. The pass was headed toward Casey Becase that went a little too high over her head. Hempfield with it. Emma Hoffner now outside the 3-point arc. Riley Sullenbarger with it. Good Panther defense, that man-to-man all night long. It's 2 if it goes, and it does. Emma Hoffner again. And just that quickly, the Spartans are back within 1. 38-37 Panthers. Emily Rocco on the drive, gives it up to Hempfield. Now the Spartans head back, and it's a holding foul. It's a non-shooting foul, but it'll be Hempfield ball in front of the St. Clair bench. Emily Rocco. Picks up the foul. 4 team fouls now for the Panthers, 2. 0 in this half for Hempfield. Panther lead is down to 1. 38-37. Olivia Person on the far side. Pass down low, off the hands of Riley Sullenbarger, out of bounds, and it'll be Panther ball. Sarah Price comes back in. Number 43 was Abby John, who was on the floor there for a few minutes. I missed that substitution. Sorry, Abby. Sarah Steve now to Marley McClintock. Will bring the ball across the timeline into the forecourt against that full court pressure. Now the Panthers could use a bucket here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cassie Kartsonis, Lindsey Meyer for 3. Long, no good, rebounded by Olivia Person for Hempfield. Momentum right now Hempfield's way, and they have got the lead on the nifty drive and layup by Sarah Libertor. 12 points for Sarah, and it's a 39-38 Hempfield lead. Lindsey Meyer, long and off the structure. That will go to Hempfield with 2:25 to go here. Panthers in a bit of a scoring drought. Still only those 4 points by Sarah Price this quarter. 13 points in the quarter for Hempfield. Another three-point attempt, rim no good. Lindsay Meyer with the rebound. Quickly into the forecourt, brings it herself straight down the pipe and up off the glass and just off no good. Sarah Price the rebound and the putback. Panthers grab that lead back, 40-39. Now can they sustain it? Still no Hempfield team fouls this half. That's remarkable for almost 7 minutes of play here. Right down the lane, no foul called. A lot of contact there, but that's been consistent. They have not called that tonight. Well, I don't know how you think about that, but sort of a non-contact foul. Sarah Steve with the ball, full court Hempfield pressure. Cassie Kartsonis with it. Gives it back to Sarah Steve. Only 10 seconds to get it across. Marla McClintock, better hurry. She does get it across the timeline. Panthers with a chance to extend that lead. Sarah Steve with a two-pointer, rim no good, rebound, Hempfield. Riley Sullenbarger with it, gets it ahead, and a three-point attempt, rim no good, but an offensive rebound and put back. That'll be a two-shot foul. Cassie Kartsonis with that foul, her second. Riley Sullenbarger at the line, shooting two. Made her only free throw so far. Make it 2 out of 2. We're tied up at 40. Hempfield now with the lead. 7 points for Riley Sullenbarger. 41-40 Hempfield. Sarah Price underneath. Play number 1. 19 points for Sarah Price tonight. But the Panthers need a stop. Rim no good. Rebound to Sarah Steve. That's the stop we needed. And a reach-in foul. First of the half. Whoa, Riley Sullenbarger. And the Panthers with 38 seconds may hold the ball for the final shot. We'll soon see. Marla McClintock with it. Cassie Kartsonis takes the three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Sarah Libertor for Hempfield. Libertor down the lane with the right hand. Sarah Price going to get that blocking foul, but I'm telling you. Sarah Libertor will be shooting two. Sarah Price, though, with her 4th personal foul.
Fouls on double zero, Sarah Price.
Two shots for Riley Sullenbarger. First one's good. 4 for 4 from the line. Now checking back in for the Panthers, number 43, Abby John, the sophomore. Also good. Perfect from the line for Riley Sullenbarger. 43-42 Hempfield. With 10 seconds to go. Panthers will get the last shot. Down the lane, up off the glass, just off Lindsay Meyer with her own rebound. Back up, no good. Hempfield with that rebound. And that's how the quarter will end. A good one for Hempfield. A 17-point quarter for them and a 43-42 lead. Oh, wow, I'm surprised to see it, but only one scorer in this half so far for the Panthers, and that has been Sarah Price with 4 two-point buckets. But right now the Panthers have to find a way to spread out a little bit of that scoring and stop Hempfield. Plus the Panthers now with 6 personal fouls. The next one, that means Hempfield will be in the bonus for the entire fourth quarter. Sarah Price in foul trouble with 4. Cassie Kartsonis with 2. Lindsay Meyer, number 15, she's got 2. The most of these St. Clair players have not scored since the first quarter. Sarah Price. The Panthers have scored 19 points since the first quarter. Sarah Price has 17 of them. Now here we go to start the fourth quarter. Panthers with the ball. Into the forecourt, trailing by 1. Down low, Casey McKay's a little spin move up off the glass. No good. Hempfield with a rebound. It was a nice little move by Casey, but just rolled off the rim. Now the Panthers need some D. Skip pass, far side. 3-pointer, no good, but an offensive rebound and a held ball. Possession arrow, though, is in Hempfield's direction. Right down the lane, back out, and 4-3. Rim, no good. Offensive rebound. The putback is good by Sarah Liberatore. Nobody boxing out. Geez, we got to get those off. Got to get those defensive rebounds. And Hempfield with their largest lead of the night at 3, 45-42. And a full timeout called by Coach Pete Serio for the Panthers so far tonight. Well, indeed, he's a little angry about the rebounding. I tend to agree with him a little bit. And the shooting, we've got to start putting some of those threes down. But so far, Sarah Price has carried the role here of the leading scorer. 19 points for Sarah Price. Lindsay Meyer has 8. Cassie Kartsonis, number 23, with 6. 5 for Marlon McClintock, the senior. 2 each for Casey Bekeza and Sarah Steve. Sarah Price on the bench right now with 4 personal fouls. That doesn't help. So the Panthers are going to have to find some scoring from other sources. For the Hempfield Spartans. Only one person in foul trouble for them. That's Riley Sullenberger. She's got 4 fouls, not on the floor right now. They've spread out the scoring a little more and have done a lot more of it in the second and third quarters here. Sarah Liberatore leading all scorers with 12. 9 points each for number 11, Sarah Person, and Riley Sullenberger, number 24. 6 points to number 13, Emma Hoffner. Meanwhile, the Panthers have the ball in. 7:11 to go in this contest now. We're in the fourth quarter. Cassie Kartsonis with it. Panthers need a bucket. Sarah Steve. Abby John now out high. She won't shoot from there. Marlon McClintock. Cassie Kartsonis put up a shot from above the baseline, but traveled on her way there. And the turnover gives the ball to the Spartans. Panthers not really challenging the ball yet. We do have a full court press. We just haven't used it yet. Lindsay Meyer with it, far side. Pass intercepted by Lindsay Meyer. Right down the lane, up it goes. It was blocked a little bit. Somebody got a hand in there. Some pretty good defense just then. I don't know if you could see it on the screen. But the Hempfield driver was forced to the sidelines, just walked out of bounds with it. No foul called. But the Panthers get the possession back. Lindsay Meyer, Sarah Price back in and cut just like that. Scores. Now she's got to not foul. She's in dangerous territory holding 4. But right now we need her scoring. 6 minutes left in the contest. 45-44 Spartans. From the baseline. Maddie Gray down there against Sarah Price. Marlon McClintock almost had it. A three, no good, and a reach-in foul on number 11. Jessica Person, only their second team foul of the half. Panthers, though, get the ball back, trailing by 1. Sarah Steve with it. Gives it up to Marlon McClintock to bring the ball into the forecourt. 5:20 left. Down low, Sarah Price with it, gets it right back out to Sarah Steve. Oh, off the rim, no good. Sarah Price comes up with a rebound out high. Panthers have not made a three in a long time. Lindsay Meyer to the bucket, and she draws the foul. That'll be a 2-shot foul. Fouls on Maddie Gray, her second. Only the third team foul. 2 shots for Lindsay Meyer. First one good, nothing but string. Lindsay will get the second. Sarah Price to the bench. Abby John will be on to play some defense. Something tells me Coach Sewer is going to do that, have Sarah play offense and Abby play defense. Offensive rebound by Marlon McClintock on the miss. Down the lane, Cassie Cartsonis up off the glass and off. But she draws the foul. Will it be a floor foul or a shooting foul? Emma Hoffner picks up her third. And it is a shooting foul. Cassie Cartsonis for 2. Oh, first one off the rim, no good. A little hard, a little flat by Cassie. She'll fix that. Panthers need these points. We're tied at 45. That one's good. 1 point Panther lead, 46-45. Hempfield now on the inbound. 4:45 left in the game. Panthers have the possession arrow if you get a held ball. 4-3 and good. Jessica Person. 12 points for her, all on trays, and it's a 2-point Hempfield lead, 48-46. Sarah Steve with the left hand. Oh my goodness, that went in. She threw up a prayer and it was answered, 48 all. Halfway through this fourth and final quarter. Riley Sullenberger with it. Little spin move, skip pass to the near side. 4-3 again, rim no good. Lindsay Meyer with a rebound. Zipping it into the forecourt, right down the lane, gives it to Cassie Cartsonis. Blocked and captured by Hempfield. Down underneath. A well-run fast break. Riley Sullenberger. For 11, Hempfield calls their second timeout. 50-48 Hempfield, and I expect some serious action as this quarter elapses here. So far in this quarter, Sarah Price with 2. She has now 21 points for the night. Sarah Stee with a 2-point bucket in this fourth quarter. She's got 4 now. Lindsay Meyer, 1 of 2 from the line for 9 points. Cassie Cartsonis, 1 of 2 from the line for a total of 7 so far. But the Panthers Only Sarah Price in foul trouble with 4. Lindsay Meyer with 2. Cassie Kartsonis with 2. Emily Rocco not on the floor right now. She has 1. Casey Bacchese with 1. And Allison Delicari also not on the floor. She has 1. The possession arrow is in the Panthers' direction right now. Panthers have 2 timeouts left. Hempfield 3. Panthers have not fouled in this fourth quarter. That's good. We don't want to put Hempfield at the line if we don't have to. Hempfield with 4 team fouls. And it's Panther ball, needing a bucket here to tie. Hempfield pulls the defense back. They're going to set it up in a 2-3 zone. And press the ball in the half-court offense. Sarah Steve picked up her dribble, gets it to Marlon McClintock. Panthers will look for a good, sure shot. 3 minutes left in the game now. Marlon McClintock on the drive and dish to Lindsay Meyer for 3. Little long, no good. Sarah Price the tap, but Hempfield gathers it in. Lindsay Meyer with the hold, and that should send Hempfield to the line, shooting a 1-and-1 bonus.
Fouls on number 15, Lindsay Meyer.
Lindsay's 3rd, but it's a 7th team foul.
Number 13,
Emma Hoffner to the line. No free throws in the book for her yet tonight. There's one, and it is good. It's a 3-point Hempfield lead. Make it 4. 8 points for Emma Hoffner. Cassie Kartsonis does not try the 3. Panthers just got cold. There's a 3-point attempt, and off the rim, no good. Sarah Price the rebound and the putback. Oh boy, did we need that. 23 points now for Sarah Price. Panthers trail by 2. 2.5 minutes to go in this contest. My goodness. Well, the Panthers still have not really found a way to score. The only baskets scored since the first quarter for the Panthers have been by Sarah Price. Panthers 4 of 6 from the line with 3 other players, but that is it. We just can't seem to get a bucket out of the rest of the players. We got 2.5 minutes to correct that. A couple of threes would be just what the doctor ordered, just like happened in the first quarter. But we shall see what Coach Pete Serio gets his charges up to here, and whether Sarah Price will be playing some defense at the other end or whether he'll put Abby John or Casey Bacchese back in. We'll break the huddle and find out here in just a second. Indeed, Sarah Price on the bench. Casey Bacchese back in to play defense. I expect if the chance arises, Sarah will be back on offense. The Panthers need a stop right here. 52-50, Hempfield. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. A 3 goes up. Rim no good. Oh, my goodness, Hempfield comes away with a rebound. Double team. Oh, nicely snatched away by Marlon McClintock. Casey Bacchese, a nice jump stop. Oh, but she moved her pivot foot. Casey Bacchese did the exact right thing with a jump stop to hold that ball, and then had a notion to drive to the bucket, and that's a traveling violation. Turns it over to Hempfield. Skip pass to the really far side. Off the rim, no good. Cassie Kartsonis with the rebound. Panthers with a shot here. Under 2 minutes to go. And a foul with the body. by Emma Hoffner, her fourth.
Emma Hoffner.
She will come out, and Maddie Gray, number 21, comes back in. Sarah Price also back in to play offense. 52-50. Panthers trail by 2. Marlon McClintock with it. Sarah Steve, Cassie Kartsonis. Skip pass, Sarah Steve to the near side. Sarah Price being double teamed down low. Somebody's open, 1:25 to go. Marley McClintock. Lindsay Meyer drives the lane, gives to Sarah Price. Up off the glass and in. Sarah Price, 25 points, 52 all. Minute 5 to go. Layup and a nifty one off the glass by Sarah Libertor. Panthers trail by 2, 52 seconds left. Lindsay Meyer skips it to Marlon McClintock, 4-3. Rim no good. Hempfield with the rebound, and timeout. Hempfield, they got the ball. It's a full timeout. That is too bad. The Panthers, Joe doggone it, just went cold from 3. Marlon McClintock drew a nice beat on that one and sailed it long. Sarah Price tried to tap that the loose ball out, did not make it. Hempfield's got the rebound now. And under a minute to go, and a 2-point lead at 54-52. Coach Pete Sirio coming up with a strategy, probably to put Hempfield on the line. I think that's what I would do if I were him, but I have to choose the right person. So far, tonight, 4th free throws. Hempfield has been terrific from the line. Number 13, Emma Hoffner, 2 of 2 from the line. 4 for 6 by number 23, Sarah Libertor, and 5 for 5 for Riley Sullenberger, so I would not foul either of those two. Panthers need to at least tie this thing up. I'll take overtime if it comes to that. But right now, the Panthers they will not put the full court pressure on. They'll pull the defense back into the half court and let Hempfield set up the defense. All right, there's one now. Emily Rocco, number 22, will bother the ball. She's actually attached to Sarah Libertor. Panthers double teaming the ball. Wow. Well, that certainly wasn't much of a foul. But it was called, and it's 1 in bonus free throws for Sarah Libertor. Sarah Price checks in. Sarah Steve checks in. Emily Rocco goes out. And it's 1 and 1 for Sarah Libertor. First one up. It rattles around and home. 17 points for Libertor. Second one off the rim, no good. Sarah Price with a rebound. Panthers trail by 3, 55-52, 28 seconds to go. Coach Sirio takes his final timeout to set up the final play with 27.2 left. Well, let us see now how the Panthers can get a hold of this one. It'd be, again, they haven't uncorked a 3 since the first quarter. Sarah Price with 25. She is on the floor, but a 2-pointer doesn't help a lot unless we can catch a foul and an old-fashioned 3-point play. Looks like Casey Bacasa will be checking in for the Panthers. I guess we underestimated the Hempfield Spartans a little bit, being where they are in the standings. 55-52 the score. The possession arrow still goes St. Clair's way if there's a held ball. Eight team fouls for the Panthers, only 5 for Hempfield, so they've got one to give before sending the Panthers to the line with only 27.2 seconds to go. They can make use of that one foul to try to disrupt the action. They will set it up underneath in that 2-3 zone. Panthers have the box inbound play. Lindsey Meyer was open momentarily. Cassie Cartsonis for 3. Off the rim, no good. Hempfield rips away the rebound, but a traveling violation. As Riley Sullenberger had it, fell down, and traveled. Still Panther ball. Still without a 3 since the first quarter. Sarah Price underneath. Knocked away. Hempfield with it. 13 seconds now. And that's not the great person to foul, but it'll be Sarah Liberatore going to the line with 10.8 left.
Foul number 11 from Marlon McClintock.
Marley McClintock picks up that, her second personal. Shooting the 1 in bonus. First one good. Two substitutions. Sarah Price comes out. Casey Bacasa comes out. Number 20 for the Panthers in. That's Bella Goldman. And number 4, Allison Delacari. Second free throw good. Lead is 5, 57-52. Panthers one last shot at it. Bella Goldman for 3. She comes up short. And that will do it. Well, on a disappointing night for the Panthers, the Hempfield Spartans come all the way here and snatch away a victory, 57-52 over the homestanding Panthers, and it just ended up being a second half scoring drought. Sarah Price leading all scorers with 25, and she had 23 of those after the first quarter. So she was the powerhouse for the Panthers tonight. 9 points by Lindsey Meyer, 8 in the first quarter, 1 of 2 from the line. Coming down the stretch, 6 points rather for Cassie Cartsonis. Forgive me, 7. She got 1 in this final quarter. 7 points for Cassie Cartsonis. Marla McClintock with 5. Sarah Steve with 4, and Casey Bacasa with 2. Well, we hope you enjoyed this contest despite the way it came out. There's lots more basketball left to play this season. We hope you'll check in again with us on the Upper St. Clair Sports Network for Upper St. Clair girls basketball. Thanks once again for being with us, everybody. We appreciate your watching the Upper St. Clair Sports Network. Good night, everybody.